What's up, Young Hollywood? It's Dan and Shay, and this is our new single, How Not To.
I can honestly understand why it's over. I can go through the motions of walking away.
Hey guys, I'm Molly Argue, and this is Young Hollywood. Today I am joined by Dan and Shay.
Hello.
How are you?
So great to see you guys. I actually just decided I want to start every day with a performance by Dan and Shay.
Oh man, we bring a lot of energy. We're crazy, so I don't know if you could do that every single day, but maybe today. Today's a
That
good
was
day
so
for it.
great. That
Thank
was
you.
like the perfect way to start the morning. So
Well,
fun.
think we'll do it for like $5.
Really?
$5 a day, and we can do it.
Okay, let's make
it
that happen.
All right.
But I don't know how not to think about you when it's late at night and quiet. And I know that I ought to be the one who is strong and just moves on. But I probably turn down your road and knock on your door, fall back in your arms, wake up in the morning, hating myself in the way that I can't help, the way I still want you. I just don't know how not to.
Well, I believe you guys have a cool story about how you two met and started writing music together. I was wondering if you could share that with us.
Yeah, it's crazy. We both were doing our own thing musically, and we both were working at it for a long, long time. And everybody's always like, "You guys only met like 3.5 years ago. How did this happen so fast?" We're like, "Trust us, it didn't happen that fast. We went through a lot of ups and downs to get where we are." But we moved to Nashville. I moved there about 7 years ago, and I lived in like the worst house ever. I found it on Craigslist, and it was like no
Kinda
heat,
sketchy.
no AC, no locks on the doors. And I don't know why Shay wanted to come over, but we had like a little party, and a buddy, mutual friend brought Shay over to the house, and there was a guitar there in typical Nashville fashion, and started singing cover songs together till like 4 in the morning, and we were like, this is cool, man, like this is fun. And then we wrote the next day, and the first song we wrote actually got put on hold for a Rascal Flatts album, which we thought we made it at that point.
Yeah.
We didn't make it. We later found out we didn't make it, but Rascal Flatts is our favorite band of all time, so that was a cool moment for us, and we were like, let's do this some more, and we never stopped. We literally were writing like 3 songs a day, and kind of accidentally made our first album, and here we are. It's crazy. We got to pinch ourselves sometimes and make sure it's real. It's insane.
You're like second nature, baby, you're just like breathing. A melody that you hear and you can't forget. And time goes by and I still need you. Yeah, you were at the heartbreak and the regret.
I saw on one of your Instagrams, you guys were on stage in Ninja Turtle costumes.
Yeah.
We brought it today with us, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, wearing it underneath us right now.
Oh, there we go.
That's a
Just
funny.
saving it.
That's a funny story, actually. We love dressing up for Halloween. If we're lucky enough to play a show on Halloween, which we've had some crazy costumes. If you dig
That's
back
so
to the October 31st post,
Don't
but
dig too far back.
Because I had a
No.
feeling that wasn't your stylist's idea, the ninja costumes. No.
we dressed up as Ninja Turtles, and literally since then we have gotten our fans are so generous and so cool to us, and they bring gifts, after the shows, and we've gotten literally every Ninja Turtles thing. We've gotten like Ninja Turtle hats, suitcases,
Tents.
shirts, tents, everything you could think of. Ninja Turtles, we have it. So if you're coming to our show and you're planning on bringing a gift, you probably have all the Ninja Turtle stuff. So
If you guys are also looking for some Ninja Turtle stuff,
Yeah.
we have all of it. So you
Who
can
has
come to our house.
who has the better Ninja Turtle move?
I mean, I don't want to brag, but
Can we see it? Can we have like a little taste of your
yeah,
Ninja Turtle
when
move?
you're a ninja, you can't just go around doing ninja stuff.
What's secret?
Yeah, it's secret. It's a secret society of warriors.
Okay.
we could probably cut to some footage right
Yeah.
now of Shay doing his Ninja Turtle stuff. Check it out. Why don't you check it out?
Why don't you- Yeah, if you're a ninja, I've already I've hit you 17
man.
times already.
I love that.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
good.
the ninja costumes under there just hiding,
It
just in
is.
case you need to break it out.
It is. It's like Superman, but it's like turtle power. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Yeah, it was funny. You guys were supposed to laugh at that. Nobody laughed. It's fine.
In Ninja Turtle costumes or not, you guys are great performers, and you've opened for a lot of huge name artists. I read you opened for Blake Shelton.
Blake is a trip, man. We'll probably hit him up since we're in LA hanging out. But Blake's, a good buddy of ours, and was a great example. We get to tour with him. We're still so early in our career, and be able to get in front of those new fans. And we played Madison Square Garden on that
It's
tour.
huge.
We played some crazy. We played the Hollywood Bowl. We checked a lot of things off our bucket list. So.
Do you
Blake's
have
a
a
good
favorite
guy.
place that you've been able to perform?
I mean,
Hollywood Bowl's pretty
obviously,
cool.
Hollywood Bowl was
Yeah.
legendary, and I think personally for us, there were some venues that we got to play that were in our hometowns, and I don't know, whenever you're standing there and it's kind of a full circle moment where like, you know, I used to watch shows here and you're standing on that stage and it's the same, I mean, with like Hollywood Bowl or Madison Square Garden, you're standing on that stage thinking about all the people who were there before you, and I don't know, it's pretty special, but I think whenever it's something personal to you, those are the coolest moments.
It's a little more moving.
Yeah.
I don't know how not to think about you when it's late at night and quiet, and I know that I ought to be the one who is strong and just moves on, but I probably turned out your road, knock, knock on your door, fall back in your arms, wake up in the morning, hating myself in the way that I can't help, the way I still want you, I just don't know how not to.
I love it. And how about like before a show or before you get together to write music or produce music in studio, do you guys have any rituals?
I mean, before we write and stuff, we always like to tell stories, and our last song, our last single, From the Ground Up, that whole song started with us telling stories about our grandparents, and Dan had just gotten back from his grandpa's funeral, and I was in the hospital, and it just kind of started with that moment of just talking, and I think that's where the realest songs come out of. And when you're just having that moment where it's not forced, it's just you're telling stories, and it'd be like us sitting here right now telling stories. So,
well, congratulations on everything, and I'm wondering now if you guys would play a game with me.
I'm in. All right. That's like the best. I'm really good at games.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Well, you're gonna have to face the opposite direction of each other, so back to back. It's called the back-to-back game. But
Make a gif out of that. The rumors are true.
All right, here we go.
But before we start, you have to take your shoes off.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh.
And
This is comfortable. I've never taken my shoes off in an interview. This is the
yeah,
first.
really cozy, right?
Yeah.
So you
feels
have
like-
to exchange. You want to hold one of your shoe and then exchange the other shoe with the other person. So you want one of your own shoe and one of the other person's shoe. Okay, so here's how the game's going to work. You have one of your own shoe and
I
one
got
of the
that
other
for you.
person's shoe.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask a few questions, and
Okay.
without looking at each other, you have to raise the shoe to the person who
Okay.
most
Oh, I gotta hold
resembles
mine
the
too.
answer to the question.
Gotcha.
Okay, so first question, who has the best style on their day off?
Definitely Dan. I don't know. We're in sweatpants.
I'll get
Yeah,
those out.
okay, there you go. Who spends more time on social media? Ding, ding, ding.
I gotta check his answers, man.
Who is the pickier eater?
Oh yeah.
You're winning everything.
I know. I wouldn't say winning necessarily, but
You know he's just losing everything.
yeah.
Who is the bigger party starter?
Boom.
I had a feeling.
Won that one.
You won that
Nailed
one.
Done.
All right, last question. Who was the person to suggest that you'd produce music together?
Kind of both of us, I guess.
Yeah?
You know, it just
I know what
happened
to do with
naturally.
that foot.
We enjoyed doing
Yeah.
it, and we still enjoy it to this day. So.
I just don't know how not to, how not to, how not to. I just don't know how